right, children. Come and get your lollipops. Lollipops. Come along, my little ones. Lollipops. Ice cream, chocolate, all free today. Listen. Come along, children.
Three red squares camping on the map. Three red squares aiming down the map. And if one red square should meet a sneaky tank, there'll be two red squares left camping on the map. Two red squares camping on the map. Two red squares hiding on the map. And if two red squares don't watch the mini-map, there'll be one red square left camping on the map. One red square camping on the map. One red square messing in his pants. And if that red square should meet Retro's tiny tank, there'll be a Pascuccis medal landing in my lap. Yay!
Thank you, Tom and Sophie. You were great. Do you know what? They came over to record that and they never questioned what they were doing, why they were doing it. They just got on with it and did it. And I thank them for that. What good sports they were. Hello, I'm RetroJules. Arty bashing. I love bashing Arty. I love getting across the map and catching Arty with its pants down. It's my favourite hobby. And when I get three red squares on the team lineup, on that top line, I get so excited to the point that sometimes I do really silly things which actually ends up in me not even seeing a red square for the duration of that game because I die too quickly. We're out in the open. I do a usual bit of spotting. Our light tank's gone into the city, as have the rest of the team, apart from a TD and a heavy. So I'm quite happy with a little bit of support over my shoulder. And where is everyone? Where? And, oh, well, I never. Well, that's a good start. Not only do I like catching Arty with its pants down, I don't think that one even had time to put its pants on. And luckily for me, their team don't come out into the open at all. They all kind of, I wouldn't say lemming train, but they all end up heading for the city. And all that was ever out here in the open was that one Arty and the light tank. Until, surprise, surprise, a Motherland decides to YOLO across the back. Absolutely no idea what that tank's doing. And just aim a couple of shots. Minute and a half into the game and I've got 2 kills, of which one is Arty. And I will do anything to take out those 2 other Arties. Now I'm not sure, I'm heading for K1 and I'm pretty sure that Arty probably isn't there, because if all 3 had been heading that way I'd have seen them along with the first one, all without their pants. But I was concerned that when I was concentrating on that Motherland and taking it out, that I wasn't watching the minimap, wasn't really keeping an eye on things. So I'm just going to do a sweep just in case. And as suspected, nothing there. And really, this isn't an overly tactical game because I don't really come across a lot of tanks that are an issue. I'm just going to skirt along the back of the map here. Stay out of trouble. Try and miss as many shots as I can. Could have had a nice shot on the side of that ISU. And I'm going to get high up on this bank because then I can face the other way. And if I get spotted, I can boot it downhill. And the chances are I won't get hit. There's an object over there. There's the light tank, which is probably spotting me. No sign of Arty. Trouble is, that tank's lit me up. Surely, yeah. Arty knows where I am. So I'm going to carry on heading along the back of the map. There's a tank destroyer at H2, the heavy at C2. It's probably engaging the TD at H6, maybe. It's kind of hanging back a bit, probably behind a bunker. And yeah, I take a shot, but that's the ISU taken out. Kill number 3, hurrah, we're not even 5 minutes into the game. I'm on a reload. Light tank just the other side. Heavy tank still at... Oh, the heavy tank is moving from C2, it's on its way. It's taken Arty's pants and turned them into man pants, and it's on its way. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, come on over, Stritzvarn. Just a little bit of support maybe as I go over this ridge. Not quite sure where Arty is. They could be looking right at me for all I know, and I'm not prepared to go winging in, just for once, without a little bit of support behind me. I am good to go. Let's see where everyone is. Where are you? There they are, out in the open, and I choose to try and take out the hardest one first. Oh, just straight over its barrel. Yeah, take it. That's the easy one. Get rid of that one. Excellent. Right, one more to go. Is it trying to bait a shot? What's it up to? Oh, nice, easy side shot. A snatchy auto aim with my last shell of the game on that scout tank. And I decide to just get out the way for my reload and watch the rest of the team as that poor little scout tank quakes in its boots as the rest of our team come in for it. 5 tanks destroyed, 6 tanks spotted, 11 penetrating hits, or 11 damage ribbons should I say. And how did we do overall? Not bad, 36 grand silver, just under 3,000 damage, but the Pascuccis medal is what this video is all about. Well, this time we're on Kasserine. I'm in my RU-251 Speerpanzer. I'll be heading for about sort of H2. If I spawn on this side, I always end up going to the left. Actually, whenever I spawn in a light tank on this map, I always go left. So if I end up spawning at B1, then I'll head to sort of C8. That just seems to work for me. And the beginning of this game, there's a lot of wasted shots, unnecessary shots, crappy auto aiming, and it's a bit of a not a great start really, but there are 3 red squares on the team lineup. 3 juicy red squares that I am dying to get to, but I will bide my time. I am not going to race across and die stupidly and try and take them out at the beginning of the game. I am going to wait until I can get to that part of the map naturally, I think we should say. So I'm here with the other light tanks. Not really achieving much at the moment. I've only spotted 1 out of those 5 tanks. So they're doing a better job of the spotting, and ooh, might have got a shot on the back of that Tiger 2's turret, but it's gone behind the hill. Here they come, and kind of thinking I could take the top of that building out and get a second shot in, but well, I was a bit far away really, and I missed an ideal opportunity because of that to get a shot in the object, which would have been a nice easy shot in the side. So like I said at the beginning of this, it's not a great start. There's that Tiger, but it took its shot. You could have tried to get a shot in, Retro, but no. There's no point in auto-aiming when it's white and aiming at a hill. It's not going to go in. And this tank isn't brilliant at shooting on the move either. Now I know that object can't fully rotate its turret, and I don't think it's really interested in me, which suits me, but had I hit it earlier on, it would have been on a little bit less health than it is now. And is it going to... Is it actually going to take it there? Yes, see, here I am. There you are, it says. I wasn't really sure what was going on there. And, had I hit that object earlier on with a shot that I could have done, I would have also got the kill for that too. But there we go. So, I am just playing it carefully. Got the Tiger 2 in the middle. And I'm just going to get out the way. I'm not overly keen. And yeah, now it's 2 against 3. And I don't fancy our odds here. So I'm off. But I'm going to stay on this side of the map. Our heavies are down in the ravine. And we're 4 tanks down. We seem to be losing this game a little bit too easily. And we're only 3 minutes into the game, and I kind of realised that, do you know what, there's a chance we could lose this, and if we are going to lose this, I perhaps might need to prioritise my red squares. If I want to get a second Pascucci medal, then I am going to have to go for it, but I'm just checking carefully. I'm not just going to YOLO over all these dunes to get there. And Malgian down the bottom there. Yeah, well, you can also aim a Malgian if you want. It's not going to go in, Retro. There's one of them right at the back. One more shot. And we will have 1 of 3 of the red squares. And I'm going to keep on the move, because I'm a little bit wary what the other 2 might be looking at. I have no idea what their priority is. I don't know if they can hit the tanks in the ravine, in which case I might be a nice juicy snack for them. 1 Arty down. The Lorraine's over there. Don't know if it knows I'm here or not. I can't tell which way it's facing. I'm assuming it knows I'm here. And I'm just trying to avoid a shotgun, but actually it's not remotely looking this way. And absolutely caught this one with its pants down. Arty number 2. Now it would appear that Arty number 3 has legged it. Now I know where I would go if I was an Arty in that situation, and I'd been watching the mini-map and I didn't want to get caught with my pants down. Right, can we get a shot on this comet? Just take the comet out, just get another kill. There it is, nice shot, well done Retro. Comet taken out, but I want that 3rd red square. And actually, the game has levelled up. We're only 1 tank down, which is amazing, because I thought only a few minutes ago we were getting absolutely creamed. I am going to find the 3rd red square and hope that I can get the shots in before our Arty does. Chances are our Arty isn't looking this way, because there it is, it's only just been lit up. 1 shot in. 1 more shot. Go on. Go on. Aim. Careful. Careful. Go on. 3 Arty taken down. On a 1/3 of my health. Not too bad, I suppose. It would always be nice when you get to this stage of the game to be on full health, because then, and only then, can you afford to take a few chances to take the enemy out and have a little bit of health to do it. So it's all going on back at the cap. That's where our team are, so I decide to go that way, go and assist wherever I can. Couple of heavies coming through the village, and I do make a stupid mistake in a minute. Well, not stupid mistake, but just thinking. It's just a bad judgment, really. I know that Tiger 2 looking at the mini-map, is on the other side of the village. Which means, if I think I can shoot a wall down to hit it, like that, well, I'm going to have to hit a lot of walls down, seeing as it's on the other side of the village. Little bit silly. Anyway, I do silly things on the battlefield, but if it backs up, a bit more. Nearly, but not quite. Somebody else got there. Well, that's the cap defended. So we need to find the other two heavies. Now, we have a heavy in the ravine at D6. I'm not really in a hurry to find them on my own. I would like to quite find them but still have an escape path. So my plan is to not go down the ravine but try and stay on top, and then realise that M103 is down there engaging the other tank, but from what I remember it's on full health. So me going down here, no, it's not on full health, is quite a little bit risky, because if it does, turn its attention to me, I might be in a bit of trouble here. Oh, that's going to help. One more shot. Oh, one more shot's not enough. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Oh, well, it was always a bit risky going in for that 103. On reflection, I should have just hung back a little bit where I could just hide behind a rock between each shot. But I went wading in thinking that I could have used my manoeuvrability, and it very nearly worked. And then you look at the game and you think, well, it's 3-on-2, it's not a dead cert, but I'd like to think that me circling around that 103 helped to get it down to its smidge of health that it's on now, which means that if it bumped into a Malsian, it's not gonna survive. And hurrah, we win. 5 tanks spotted, 15 damage ribbons, 5 tanks destroyed. 4 tanks destroyed. Getting beyond myself here. 3 of those were Arty, and another Pascuccis medal for the collection. And finally, we're back in the bat chat. We're on Redshire, one of my favourite maps. I love the flexibility of this map. I love the fact that it doesn't bottleneck anywhere. I know there's a bottleneck at 0, and the heavies tend to head for that, but that's their choice, and if they're going to choose to go down the narrowest part of the map, then it's going to end up being a bottleneck. So I'm going up to my favourite bush, and you may hear me criticising tank destroyers for going to their favourite bush by their favourite rock. And here I am, going to my favourite bush by my favourite rock, and I head for this bush no matter what side of the map I play, but I turn around and face the other way to make sure that if I get spotted or targeted, that I can just boot it and get out the way. And what I should really do here is just watch, but I can't resist taking shots. Our heavies are still trundling away, they've got a long way to go, so I'm just going to stay here. And I choose that actually I'm going to try and do a little bit of early damage wherever I can. And my thinking for this video was, it's all about Pascuccis medals. They're my favourite medals. You get a Pascuccis medal if you destroy 3 or more Arty, so they tend to come in 3s, and I thought, well, rather than show you 1 Pascuccis medal, why don't I show you 3 Pascuccis medal games. So that's my spotting done in the middle of the map.
Concentrez-vous sur cette position.
And I'm just waiting to see what's going on. I have a feeling that we far outweigh the enemy here, and I think, well, I'm gonna zip on over and see if I can. Oh, easy. Yeah, it wouldn't be a proper video if there wasn't some crap driving in it as well. Right, get out of the water, because you just can't turn this thing in the water. And there's a heavy in the river. It's an STI. Don't aim for the turret, but I'm not sure about it. Yeah, I think it's a little bit angled from where I am, and no, I'm just wasting shots really. Probably best to get out the way, Retro. And ooh, maybe I can do. Oh, just missed the Conqueror. Well, I can get a shot. Yeah, can I get a shot on the E100 tracking shot and damage? Another shot in, but I kind of waited for them to damage me as well, and I knew it was going to happen. And I'm already kicking myself because, especially in this tank, I want to be at the end on full health, because this tank can make such a difference at the end. And I could have easily avoided that damage, and taking that damage wasn't worth the shot that I took. But I did, and here I am on 3/4 health. That STI is still in the river, and it's backed up, and it's under the bridge. Which way is it facing? I've got a full drum, and that's what I love about the bat chat. You find a tank on half to 2/3 of its health, and you know that you can finish it off. And here they go, flying in. One more. Kill number 1. And then I'm thinking to myself, well, actually, I'm very close to the cap. And I think that Arty is completely exposed. There's no tanks left defending the cap. Just Arty. I'm on a reload. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm really hoping I have accounted for every tank, and I don't really want any surprises as I come around the corner. I'm on the reload. 10 seconds to go. There's one. Oh, come on, reload. Oh, the longest 5 seconds of my life. Come on. That's what my wife used to say. And one shot in, second shot, and first Arty's taken out. We're a third of the way to a Pascucci. There's another one. It's looking this way. Don't sit still, Retro, because it's going to try and take a shot. Hopefully the damage to its cannon is going to help you. One shell left and you're going in. Make it count. You know it's already fired. Job done. 2 out of 3. And we know where the third one is. And it looks like we should comfortably have this game. Just need to get this reload done. And I am heading for the 13105, and I just don't know. I love the 1390, and I just don't know if there's much point, because when you've got a bat chat, what can be better? Surely the 13105 can't compare to this. I will let you know when I get it. Reloaded. Let's come round the back. Arty doesn't know where I am. Let's try and catch it unawares. Hasn't got a clue, it's looking the other way. Nice juicy target for auto aim. Hey. Pascucci medal in the bag. 4 tanks destroyed. And now, yep, I'm on my way, guys, because I think that there's a little bit of a standoff. So we've got our 2 Arty at A and B1, and the rest of the team looks to me like they're right up on the hill or just down behind it, holding off the enemy at B8. And I'm really hoping I'm decent for health. I should have a full drum by the time I get there, and I can sneak up behind them and catch them unawares. And this is what I love about this tank, and I've got enough health to do it. I am so pleased. How can I finish this game any better than a Pascucci? Side on Jagdpanzer, done. Conqueror on just a little bit of health. I can easily afford to take a shot from that. a Pascucci medal and a Top Gun, and we win the game. What a great feeling with a great tank on a great map. 7 tanks spotted, 112,000 silver, a ×3 as well on the XP, 6,000 XP. There were some bonuses and some missions going on there. 3,500 damage, which is quite respectable. Top Gun and a Pascucci. That was such fun, and Retro comes top. Well, it was an extra long video for you guys for Easter. I'm well aware that my last few videos just lately have been a little bit on the short side. I've been a little bit pressed for time. I wanted to give you something to sit down with and enjoy. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, happy Easter. I hope you have a lovely break. Keep safe, keep tanking, and I'll see you soon.